everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. The Broncos will kick it away first. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ducks return team will have that offense backed up. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Throwing right. Finds a man by himself. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's James. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, double to it. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Got his man quickly. Open runway ahead. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Ducks! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Boise State Broncos offense will go to work for the 1st time. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
On the move, it's Nelson. He'll take the deep shot. And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Quarterback checking the play. On third down, he drops to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Boise State ready to send out that offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this run.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Hines is back in the middle. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on defense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Let's see what they do on third down. To the air, it's Gabriel. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Looking for a productive play on first down. Using his legs, it's Genty. Nice move to keep moving. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Peter. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, man, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch down the right side. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Gets it out fast. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick strike complete. And the Broncos will move the sticks with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Ducks! What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Nelson. Makes the grab over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to pass on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, BSU!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And right down the middle. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
On second down, he'll let it fly. This time it's complete. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. He's looking deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. What a disappointment. No good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speak, and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still on his feet. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Give to the single back.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
The Broncos are in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. The linebacker comes free, doing the make in the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll leave it with him. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Jacksonville State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Makes his man miss.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He makes the connection. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Broncos are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down to the 2. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. And they swarm him under.
And here's the deal. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. 4th and goal, which makes a difference to me because I drove the ball down the field. I've had some success. Do I want to stay aggressive here? This offense is down, but has a chance to really put some points on the board and make a little bit of a splash.
It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. It's complete to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Ducks will call on their punt team.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a man on the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. Looking for room. It's Genty. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the air, it's Nelson. Feeling some heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a bit closer this time. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Apparently some confusion as the offense calls the timeout. It's their 1st of the half. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They go right back to it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's James. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep. And when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Looking for the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Spits it out to the back. Grabbed in the middle, it's James. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll throw it on first down. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Trying to get to him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Now, they need to pick up just a few more yards here to get within the kicker's range, David.
No doubt, Reese. We got to take care of the football, but we're trying to get as many yards as we can. Jesse, let's make this thing as easy as possible on our kicker.
You're right. And listen, you've got some time, too, so you don't got to panic here. Just pick the right play and go execute.
That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. This for the lead and very likely the win. The field goal is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Just have to wonder about the headspace this kid is in right now. That's now his 2nd missed kick. If he had made that one, they would have had the lead. He needs to go clear the cobwebs on the sideline and get his confidence back.
Stopped after making the catch. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They move on top here in the 4th.
How about that? Forget about overtime. Great execution. This crowd is going nuts because that is perfectly done. Taking all the clock, scoring, getting the W.
Man, that was exhilarating. Incredible game from start to finish, and I mean the very finish.